Weather story for Friday was all about the rain. The heaviest of the rain now well to our south and east down in the peninsula of Florida. But we saw some very heavy downpours early this morning in the pre-dawn hours between 3 and 6 a.m. The heaviest of the rain fell. By the morning commute, we were still dealing with some off and on rainfall. But by that time, the heaviest stuff had gone into southwestern and southern Georgia and down in the Big Bend of Florida. Right now, we've got fog around and some very light shower activity in the Wiregrass to deal with, but by the time we get to, say, the midnight hour, all of the rain should be done. We should see some clearing by Saturday and nicer conditions for this weekend. All the details on that coming up in a few minutes. So 1.84 inches in Dothan this morning, 1.88 in Ozark, 1.86 in Troy, right near that 2-inch mark for a lot of folks around here. An inch and a half too, so we were pretty close to that mark of 1.5 to 2 inches that the computer models were spitting out for us the last several days. They did a very good job on the rainfall amounts. 2.5 inches down closer to the coast, and the heaviest of the rain, 3 to 4 inches in the Big Bend of Florida. Now that we've got a lot of low-level moisture, the atmosphere is starting to stabilize a bit. We've got fog around. The visibility's having increased a bit, especially in Dothan. We were down to half a mile the last couple of hours, but starting to get a little better. I still think we hang on to some dense fog in some spots for tonight and overnight. So make sure you're exercising some caution. Use those low beams. Give yourself some time if you're going out for tonight. This area of low pressure scoots up the North Carolina and Carolina coastline, and then what we call a bomb increases very rapidly over the next 24 hours and strengthens into a storm that folks in the Northeast are going to have to deal with for tomorrow. We will see clearing sky, also lots of sunshine, but cool conditions for Saturday, a cold morning for Sunday, and another cold front on its way by Sunday afternoon. This will reinforce the cold air into the Wiregrass by the start of next week. Speaking of temperatures, very uniform everywhere you look. Upper 50s and low and middle 60s for us. We were hung around right near that 60-degree mark for most of the day, but slight warming for us this afternoon. So the futurecast temperatures tomorrow morning will be in the low and middle 40s and some upper 30s in the north. Saturday afternoon, only a recovery into the low and middle 50s. That cold air spills back in for Sunday morning. We'll be in the 30s with some spots near freezing. Then Sunday afternoon, getting back close to 60 degrees, but on our doorstep will be colder temperatures for the start of next week. The Gulfcast, small craft advisory, not the best day to be out on the water once again. This lasts until Saturday afternoon. Into the evening time hours, those winds will start to decrease. So for tonight, we'll see a mostly cloudy sky, some fog too, 42 when you wake up, breezy as well out of the northwest. Those winds will be whipping once again for tomorrow afternoon, and cool conditions, 53 for an afternoon high with a little bit more sunshine. Then the weekend, end of the weekend, looking nice. 60 degrees, lots of sunshine. Temperature starting off in the 30s for Sunday. Next week, once again, we cool down with temperatures below average for most of the start of the week. Speaking of cold, the coldest temperature ever recorded in the U.S. happened on this date in 1971 in Prospect Creek, Alaska.
Oh.
How cold did it get?
Oh my goodness.
You've been up there.
I've been up there.
Yeah. You've got 4 choices. Go online to WTVY.com/weather and choose
As
wisely.
always, choose wisely.
There you go.
Thanks, Dave.
I don't think you'd probably experience any temperatures like that.
Not that bad, no. But my cold soul may have made the temperature even colder in the AK.
I got you. All right.
Just throwing it out.
Tony joining us now, and another big catch for the